finally, the long wait. I get to talk about the movie LadyHawke to video blog it on YouTube. Man, I got the DVD. It was really pricey to get this on DVD or Blu-ray, so I saw it online, and man, so many childhood memories, man. I knew I loved this movie when I was young, and seeing it again, the old man that I am, I still love it. And yeah, I did cry. And I did cry the second time, too. Okay, I'm not ashamed to admit that. Man, this was my fucking Twilight. Fuck it. Fuck it. This was my Twilight movie right here. Even though it was one movie, though, but Hollywood, you cannot remake this movie. There is no way in hell Hollywood cannot remake LadyHawke right here. We pointed right way, right here. Hollywood, you cannot remake this movie. The chemistry with Michelle Pfeiffer and Navarre works. The chemistry with all these characters and actors in this movie and actresses and the environment, the music. Even the music was good for this movie. If you like Hawk the Slayer, the soundtrack for it, then you definitely love the soundtrack for LadyHawke. And it worked. It was well balanced, surprisingly. Usually when you see warrior movies or fantasy movies, you expect like warrior type of music. I mean, it did have warrior type of music, but there was some soundtracks in this movie. It had like kind of like a pop new wave type of music beat in the background, but it worked. It actually works in this fucking movie, believe it or not. Maybe when I first saw this when I was a kid, I was expecting more like a Conan Barbarian type of movie, but then I ate up to it. It's like, wow, it may not be like Conan like, but it was good. And okay, let's get to the point. I'm sorry. Matthew Broderick, yes, Matthew Broderick. He played a prisoner, right? He escaped from this prison church, it's a church, but they also hold prisoners too. And he was one of them supposed to be executed. He escapes, and he was like the only prisoner that ever escaped this church prison, So the knights had to go after him, and when the knights found out where he was at, they were about to kill him. And then this other knight, that used to be a knight for the church, they call him, he was like the ex-captain, played by Rucknauer, saved him and battled the other knights out, And he decided to take Mouse in because he had his own objective that since he escaped the church, he wants him to get inside the church, show him how to be a guy, like get inside the church also, because he cannot get inside because it was so barricaded, like so well guarded. So Mouse was the only one that ever did, so that's how his character needs him. But then it comes with a twist, because Rucknauer's character and his falcon, his bird, has a little mystery behind it, that in the daytime the bird actually turns into a woman. Let me rephrase that. At nighttime the bird turns into a woman, while the daytime the woman turns into the bird. And at nighttime Rucknauer's character turns into a wolf, and in daytime he turns into a human. And it was a curse because of the bishop of the church. He cursed them because he cannot get the love of the woman Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer's character doesn't love the bishop. She loves the knight, which is played by Rucknauer, who was the ex-captain for the church at the time. And Rucknauer's character, Michelle Pfeiffer's character, both was in love, madly in love, but the bishop got very jealous of them, and he said, like, pretty much the story-wise, when the priest was telling Matthew Broderick's character about the story that the bishop made the deal. Pretty much he made the deal with the devil, like evil. He used black magic, the devil, to curse them. Like, if he cannot have her, then no man will not have her. So that was the curse, And it's like so well done. While there was a battle scene when Rucknauer's character was battling the other knights, and the arrows shoot the falcon, which is Michelle Pfeiffer's, which she was the falcon, and then that's when took the bird to the priest, right? And that's when he started telling him the story about who she is and who he is and stuff like that. But this whole movie was good, man. Oh my god! And then later on, when it's time to come, that the house kind of the cat. I can't say. I think it was Navarre, they call him in the movie. I hope I'm saying it right. And and the woman Falcon, played by Michelle Pfeiffer. I think she was called Isabel. Hope I'm saying her name right too. They gotta go to the church, right, and break the curse. Now the only way to break the curse is like pretty obvious, the solar eclipse, where there's no day and night, where both of them become human, to break the curse. But the house character did not believe in it, but I like how Matthew Broderick started playing with the words, saying that this is what she said, this is what he said. So that it keeps them to both lie, like, to keep on believing in each other, Excuse my bumping. And you get to the final battle when the house characters going to church, bound the knights, going after the priest, and you get that awesome ending when Michelle Pfeiffer shows up, and then you see the emotion between the house character and Michelle Pfeiffer's character, and even the evil bishop, the evil priest, like, who plays it, because he had emotion because he was too embarrassed, like, I can't believe this shit happened, no, like, he had that kind of look, and then Matthew Broderick started crying, his character, Mouse, and the old preacher, he started crying too, like, they were all emotional and stuff. Even at the beginning of the movie, when they try to, like, hopefully you can see each other day and night before they transform, when they're about to transform, like in the snow scene, for example. This movie is just fucking awesome. God, it's awesome. This is actually probably like maybe the fourth or fifth time I've seen it, but I say the second time because when I saw it like a few times, that's when I was a kid, So it's been a while. The second time, this is officially the second time because it's been a long time, So to this day, I still like it. I knew I liked this movie. Guys, again, gals, if you have not seen LadyHawke, try your best to rent it or go online and check it out. There's ways of seeing it online. LadyHawke is a must. I'm gonna try and get the Blu-ray for a cheap price. Hopefully one day I will get that in my collection officially. Again, Hollywood, let me just say it one more time. You cannot remake LadyHawke. Not even in your best day. This movie's the best. I mean, please, Hollywood, you can't touch the romance between Rutger Hauer. Oh yeah, you want to see Rutger Hauer at his finest. This is one of his movies, by the way, at his finest. He had a lot of movies at his finest. The newer movies he's doing now, you've been a veteran long enough, like, hey, give me the money, I do what I gotta do. Like, he's gonna be Dracula 3D with Dario Argentino. I don't know, I didn't like the trailers for that movie, to be honest with you, but hey, Rutger Hauer, either way, Howard makes it work. If his presence alone would be good enough by me. So yeah, still an icon, Rutger Hauer, without a doubt. I mean, he got a slew of movies, a lot of memorable movies, without a doubt. LadyHawke is one of them, and I also recommend check out Princess Bride too. It's another good romantic fantasy type of movie. Guys, peace and see you later.